So, but if nobody has anything pressing that they'd like to talk about, I'd like to pose a question that might make this podcast run another 45 minutes.
Oh,
but
Lord.
I'm gonna
Oh no.
I'm gonna pose the question anyway.
I like where this is going.
As a wrap up of the podcast, what is a song you would love to hear covered, and who would you like to have cover it?
Oh, this is impossible.
I want to hear chiptune covers of LCD Sound System songs, and they're all under an album called NES Sound System.
Oh,
That's such a good idea. We
But
might as well
see,
end
now-
the podcast with that because this,
yeah.
we can't.
I don't
top
know.
it.
I don't know if we can.
I don't know. I've got something.
Alright,
All right, go for it.
I actually have.
If it's two bands we've never heard of, I'm going to be very disappointed.
I want to hear Periphery.
Okay,
one band,
so there's
one band no one's ever heard of.
I want to hear them covering dubstep, specifically Skrillex.
I have no context as to what that would sound like because
It's that it would.
what's Periphery sound like? I don't even know what Periphery sounds
They're
like.
just progressive.
They did
metal.
Butter Snips, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of have an idea.
I was trying to think of what I would want, and I actually came up with another cover that I listened to a while back. Did you know Hendrix covered Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart?
No, I did not.
And it's
Oh,
a
no, I didn't.
pretty sweet cover. At least I think it was. So look into that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of who I'd want to cover something. Sum 41 covered a lot of Metallica at one point, and they did a pretty good job.
I mean, you got to go with Sum 41 covering something because you're like the Sum 41 super fan, right?
Yeah, but they already covered Metallica.
Just Sum 41 covering garbage, then that's Mystakin's musical
That would be
tastes
awful.
right there.
That would be totally awful because I like them for totally different reasons.
Garbage covering Sum 41. That's Mystakin's musical taste.
Still
Right
freaking too weird for me to even wrap my head around. I'm trying to think because like, there's got to be a reason for you to want someone to cover something. So if they're like contemporary artists, like what, like who would want to listen to Evanescence cover Garbage? Like they're contemporaries.
Evanescence had a really good cover of Thoughtless by Korn, though.
Did they?
It's a live cover, but
Yeah.
it's really good. So there's another one I'm stalling for you while you think of one.
Yeah. Well, you haven't said anything.
Well, I'm waiting.
Well, you go first then.
No, you.
Yeah, someone else is stalling for himself.
I am.
I say.
This is why I said it might make the podcast run another 45 minutes. But Cow and Bastard came up with two pretty
Bangers.
quick responses. Although I think Cow just was like, here's two things I'm into right now. I'm just going to name them together. Nobody's going to hold me accountable because nobody fucking knows what Periphery
No,
sounds like. So.
I'm with. Yeah.
No, I want a degent band to cover
It's
dubstep.
gent, dude.
That would sound amazing.
It's gent. We went over this already.
I know we did, and I still pronounce it degent because I'm an idiot.
Is
Would you like to
Periphery's considered a gent band?
Yeah, they're a gent band.
Okay. If you ever use that term again while I'm around, I'm gonna beat you up when I see you again. They're progressive metal.
No, they are. No, they're listed on the Wikipedia album of gent bands.
Yeah, and freaking the Strokes are listed as post-punk revival. Doesn't mean
Post-punk
that's what they
revival.
are. It's not a thing. Whatever. Now I'm just angry.
Somebody's gonna point
I
out that
actually
you're wrong.
got one.
Go for it.
I want to hear Streetlight Manifesto
Mhm.
cover Dare to Be Stupid by Weird Al Yankovic.
That's a good one.
I want to hear people cover Weird Al in general. Just because it'd be an interesting sort of like backwards way. Or do a parody of a Weird Al song.
Streetlight Manifesto. Oh, that'd be so.
That'd be weird.
Doing a parody of a Weird Al song.
Yeah.
But Streetlight Manifesto actually released a whole album of covers, like 100 of them, I think,
Whoa.
or 99. I think there's like 99 covers.
Jesus.
It's a lot of songs.
That is a lot of covers.
It's a very weird, eclectic covers album. Anyway, Mystakin, you got to come up with one now because we've stalled enough.
Man, I don't freaking know, dude. Like to listen to. Oh, I actually thought of another cover. I just keep thinking of covers I've already heard.
So just come up with one that you haven't yet, and then
Well, here's another good one. Rodrigo y Gabriela covered "Stairway to Heaven."
wow.
And if you don't know who they are a two-person band where they just
I could
both play acoustic guitars.
I could see that working.
Yeah, so they don't sing or anything. They just play it on their guitars, and it sounds really good.
Yeah, but each of them seems to like play two separate parts on their guitars at a time, so it totally
Right. It doesn't sound empty. It always sounds full. I would like to hear. I got nothing, man.
you got to come up with something.
Mystakin, I have an angry girlfriend downstairs. You have to come up with
Now I'm
something.
definitely gonna stall because I don't care about your girlfriend. But I just don't. It's weird because like it's the covers. I don't really think of it in terms of like I want to hear someone else do this. I just always think about it in terms of the band. You know, they did this song, and I don't really think of other people's takes on it.
Well, I can stall a little more because I want to tell you what actually made me think of this. The someone on Facebook, Mike Lee. Actually, no, I guess it was Twitter. Someone on Twitter, Mike Lee, said that they would like to hear Dave Matthews Band cover "Play That Funky Music, White Boy" by Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Ugh.
Which I didn't get because first off, I wouldn't want to hear Dave Matthews Band cover anything because then I would have to listen to more Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
Band.
I don't think I've ever voluntarily listened to Dave Matthews Band. Like, I'm sure if you said, oh, this song is by Dave Matthews Band, then I'd be like, oh, okay, this is Dave Matthews Band. But I've never actively thought, hey, what's Dave Matthews Band all about?
What's Dave Matthews?
I feel like I've hated on a lot of things in this podcast.
This internet, you gotta hate things.
All right, Mystakin.
Okay, I've got one that no one's gonna like, but
Okay.
I also thought of another one. Higher Ground by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, a great
Yeah.
cover.
Fantastic cover. And because of Flea, I was trying to think of who could cover a Beatles song, and this is a really weird Beatles pick, but anyone who knows the song will understand. I want to hear Red Hot Chili Peppers cover Hey Bulldog by the Beatles, because the bass line in that is pretty nuts.
Right.
And
That would be interesting.
hearing Flea play that bass line would be awesome.
He'd play it while doing a handstand, so
Right.
or something. I don't know.
Right. And then just increasing the tempo a bit and funkifying it, I think that could be pretty awesome.
That was a good
So
one.
there. Hey Bulldog by the Beatles, covered by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It better have been a good one. That took forever.
Worth
All
the
right.
wait.
So, I think we're pretty good.